let's get that recording going. If I forget, so we know I'll forget. Gotta have maybe, just maybe. Also, I did.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month.
Boring.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for
the fuck? They didn't even render the office.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
No orders? Oh no.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Not the isolation.
Was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
But what if I don't wanna? Do I have to? Hi, Siren. How you doing? I'm assuming you streaming too. Nice suit. Yes, nice suit. Is there anything to interact with? Like, yeah. If you're gonna do DBD, let me know, but why would we do DBD?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Missed a memo? Oh. Well, first...
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yes.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't.
I'll keep clicking. I don't care.
For such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
But you have to click it 430 times. Because why not?
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps
the audacity of this game.
Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
50? I've done way more than 50. How many?
No, I'm still not feeling it.
Damn
I
it!
want this achievement to
Narrator.
mean something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
How many have I done? I haven't even counted. This is ridiculous. And they knew it doing it too. He hasn't said anything in a while. I'm scared. Seriously, how many times have I fucking clicked this stuff? It should show you a counter of something. I guess I'll know if I've done it if I got the achievement, but damn. Come on. You know you want to give me it. Give me the damn achievement right fucking now. This is 4 foot. Yes, it is. Okay. I had to make sure. My poor mouse. Seriously. This is where an auto clicker would come into good play. If I'm being completely honest. And I guarantee it, most people that done this probably did use one. So, how's everyone's day going? Is it better than my day of clicking a door this many times just for an achievement? Come on. It's crazy to believe that the original achievement for this was only 5, by the way. At least I think it was. How many more times do I have to click this? My finger's getting... I have to start using my other hand. This is actually just ridiculous. I'm using 2 fingers now, fuck this. Also, the mouse ASMR is definitely happening. Come on, give me the damn achievement. I don't even know how many more I need. Surely I'm getting close, right? I gotta take a break. How close am I? Like, seriously. Does it even tell? No, it does not tell. At all. It just says 430 times. Wait. 430... Wait, what? Click on door 435 times. Wait. Are you serious? Why did the achievement not pop? What the fuck? Did I fuck something up because I've done it so much? I did read that right, didn't I? Click on door 435 times. I did, though. Didn't I? I'm so confused. I got 2 achievements for one. Trying to jump. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Hold on. I am so confused. Why is that one not working? Where? Am I missing something? What did I do? I don't know what I did. I don't know what it wants. Unless this ain't the door. I guess I don't know actually. Unless there's a different door somewhere. I'm assuming there's a different door I have to do. Yeah, I'm completely lost.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No. Can't make me. Wait, no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I like this game for that reason.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So what am I doing here? Let's see. Do not jump from cargo lift. It will, while it is in motion, it will cause death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've got... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Yes. What? You gonna make me start over?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, we gotta try this
Stanley
again.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the
I
achievement?
gotta listen.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort.
I'm paying attention
A
this time.
measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
This is still stupid.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Okay. I know I've seen that door somewhere.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437? Where is it? I know I've seen it. Wait, what? Hold on. 437's over this way, isn't it?
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415?
Now, back to door number 437.
What the fuck is this achievement?
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
Copy machine?
All right, back to room 417. What? I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere. Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416?
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Oh my god. This narrator, man.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes!
Good.
We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little
That was the most
Really now.
overclimatic achievement I've ever seen.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stupid phone. Wait, ain't calling me telemarketers. Alright, we're still going this door because there's more
This
to
was
it.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I've already admired the employee
Yes,
lounge.
this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. Still going this way. Can't stop me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wait, who? Hold on, guys. Hey. If I didn't do that, my phone was gonna start getting busy. Anyway,
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
what am I
To
redeeming?
put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Who's been waiting? The heck is
That's her,
this?
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
The fuck is this? Ah! What is this?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Ooh, bread.
Right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh, hi.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make
Damn.
a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Nope.
Sorry,
Ah!
but you're in my story now.
Alright, well.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press up. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Uh-huh. Hey, Night Rose.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Did I now?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Man.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day,
Not my
while at
TV.
work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press T to spend time with the boys. Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press L to tell kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press I to tell my wife I love her. Wife, I love you.
But there is no answer.
Ah,
How
no.
could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Ah! What happened? Oh. I actually died.
All of his co-workers were gone.
It is the one you're thinking of. This is
Stanley
the
decided
ultra
to go to the
deluxe version
meeting.
of it.
Perhaps
It's supposed to be
he
a
had
lot
simply missed a memo.
funner. Alright, we still got one more
Stanley
path to
came
go.
a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
This is the
The
OG
lounge was
walking
sublime,
simulator, by
a
the
work
way.
of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No. Can't make me. Ah, it's dark.
But
What?
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
I don't think he was expecting.
here it's, left.
Left. Okay.
Oh, no. No, it's to the right.
What
My
the fuck?
mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh, dear, would you hold
Oh,
on for a
no.
minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Uh-huh. It's so dark. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart
God
the
damn
game
it.
from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Damn it.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Alright, now we
What
get
could it
back on
be?
track.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the
Nope, I
monitors?
didn't do anything.
Did you move the story somewhere?
Nope.
Or, hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure.
What?
Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
What? What the fuck, man? Oh no. What the fuck did I do?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh no.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Oh no.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh no. Oh god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
No.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to start.
Not again. No. What could go wrong this time?
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okay. Oh no. I'm going this way.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Oh, man.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Oh no.
Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute.
Right.
Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential
What the fuck
mental
is he on
subjective
about?
construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now
Oh no,
is a bit of
not
to get us
music.
in the mood.
The fuck? This better not be copyrighted. You can't skip it either. Damn. What? Oh, wait. It just keeps going. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is this line? It just keeps going, doesn't it? What? 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 What?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
No!
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully.
Uh-huh.
You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Oh no.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh. Back here.
No, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart. You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
This direction? Okay.
Now, Yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Oh my god, it's an endless
Go wild.
corridor.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
We should be fine. Okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision.
Oh no.
From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Oh no.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic.
What's logic?
Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh no. The confusion ending.
What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped. Does that mean, did we do it?
We
Did
broke
break
the cycle.
The whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you... All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. Well, the doors are back.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Interesting.
Coming
And
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
no.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Yep, I am.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, no.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Are you sure about that?
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared.
What
it was so much
the
fun,
fuck?
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
I feel
He
that.
was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And
This
while
just
he
keeps
thought it all
going.
very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh no.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Oh
I'm
no.
through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job.
Oh, wait, I thought he didn't have a wife.
My life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
No, I am not normal.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Uh-oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Ooh. Well.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What the fuck?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
What did
gathered
this
her
turn
belongings,
into?
and walked
Oh,
to her
hi.
place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look
How
like.
did this go
And in
from
that
being
moment,
crazy to
she
dead on
thought
the
to
street?
herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Alright, well. Hey, we're back in the office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. Aw, I can't flush the toilet. Damn. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree. Alright. Well. Guess we'll listen to elevator music. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Or I could, I guess not. No. Okay. All right.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself. to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Or I could just, you know.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out. Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I have no other choice.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I wonder. Let's see if it does it again.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
What?
Oh my god.
It's the boss's office.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
That's great.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time
not
to
again.
process.
No!
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Alright. I wonder what'll happen if I do it again.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
But now can I do it again? Okay, he's done. Oh,
You
no.
know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride
Oh
nice
no.
and slow?
No.